Hello, I'm Christie and we're here with Justin Besley. He's a goalkeeper. We're going to have a chat today. So Justin, you're a student at Florida Gulf Coast University, and tell me about that.
It's a small school located on the West Coast, Fort Myers. I basically took it as an academics first, and soccer came second.
Okay.
I was lucky enough to walk on. They had a crisis where everybody went injured and people left, and they called me and said, "We know of you. Would you like to come in and basically sit on the bench in case something happens?" I took it.
Did you go in as a freshman?
I went to school as a freshman. I didn't join the team until spring semester my sophomore year.
What year are you in now?
I'm going into my senior year.
Hey, congratulations. So what's your major?
Resort and hospitality.
That's a great industry anywhere, not only in South
Worldwide.
Florida. You can do a lot with that. How long have you been playing soccer?
It's like a long time. I can't tell you when. Probably competitively, 5th grade, but before I was playing long before.
What got you involved in soccer? Or
It's just family. My brother was a goalkeeper. My dad was a goalkeeper coach. So it just suited that I follow in their footsteps.
How important has your family been in your soccer career?
My mom pushed me even with times when I wanted to just throw in my gloves, stop playing. My brother was my first goalkeeper specific role model. And my dad would just give me pointers specific to on the field and off the field.
Did you ever think about another position even though that goalkeeper is in your family?
I started out on the field, but I realized I didn't cut it fitness-wise. So I just decided goalkeeper and less running.
So fitness-wise, what's the difference between on the field and goalkeeping?
On the field, you have to have a lot more endurance, I think, whereas in the goal, it's more short bursts. But you have to maybe cover 12 yards a few times, whereas on the field, you're running box to box for 90 minutes.
How often do you practice?
Well, when we were in season, it was 6 days a week. It was every day.
Even during the summer? What's your
During
summer
the summer,
schedule like?
yeah, same thing. Basically every day. But if I'm not on the field, I'm in the gym.
So on rainy days like today in sunny South Florida, you're out here practicing, so you're really dedicated.
Right, or I'm in the gym, same thing. Basically every day. But if I'm not on the field, I'm in the gym.
What's your future aspirations as a soccer goalkeeper?
Hopefully to get called up into the Jamaica under 23s. If possible, playing at the next level, whether that be in the lower leagues, upper leagues, whether that be here in the U.S., overseas. I would like to play, continue.
What are you doing to make sure something like that happens?
Networking. As many connections as I can get. I spoke to one of the goalkeepers that plays for the Jamaican national team recently, and he said that's what he can. He said, you might have people, your mom might not believe, your parents, your girlfriend, people might not think you can do it, but it's just, you have to continuously knock on doors even when they're closed and network. Try to keep as many coaches in your corner as possible.
Yes, I think that's true in almost everything.
Right.
Networking is very critical. So why Jamaica?
That's where I'm from. Both my parents were born there. I went to school there for a year, and I feel I have a better chance of making the national team than this. And I also feel I was raised with Jamaican heritage, so I just feel that would be more of a fit.
Okay, Jamaican team. Justin's here and ready to play. Tell me a little bit about NT2D and how that has impacted your career as a goalkeeper thus far.
It got me to actually get the chance to play in college. I went and I thought I wasn't going to play, but I continued to come to work with Giuseppe freshman year when they said no to me coming to join the team. I still came and worked with Giuseppe, and Giuseppe's a former St. Thomas University coach, so he knows what it takes to play at this level. And he would hold me to those standards from even when I was in high school. My last year of high school, he would hold me to those standards. So basically, he said it for me. And it was just, once I was here, the transition to the next level of college was a lot easier.
And do you help any of the younger students out there learning this position?
I actually like that, because I remember when I was there and just looking up at somebody like Lyle saying, can't wait to be in his shoes, can't wait to be playing at the college level. Or, yeah, I definitely remember what it was like to be to be the younger one looking up.
When you go back to your university, are you going to have to compete again for the goalkeeper
Of course.
position?
They recruit all the time. As far as I know, 2 of them are coming in. 2 freshmen are coming in.
Does that make you afraid, or are you just more competitive?
So I'm sure both, because you never know what's going through the coach's mind. But it does force you to be on your A game, where you know if I make a mistake, there's somebody behind me. Or it's the opposite way. If they make a mistake, they know I'm right there.
Do you have any superstitions before games?
Well, I always jump up the usual, slap the crossbar. I always, before the game starts, roll my socks up above my knees. And I tape both. I tape my 2 pinkies and my left thumb.
For very young goalkeepers starting out, what's the one thing that you'd like to let them know in order to excel at the goalkeeper position?
The basics. You can get the basics down and fitness, but at a young age, that's not the most important thing. But the basics. When you get to the college level, they want to see 10 out of 10 catches cleanly. They don't want to see 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. It's not good enough, especially at the Division 1 level. It's when you need to make a save, can you make it? Are you coming for a cross? All the simple things that eventually you go over with your center. If you can master that, you're in good. I mean, it's great to be able to make those flying saves, but they're looking to see how clean you are, how consistency would be the word. Consistency.
For all of your fans out there, Justin, how can we follow you on social media?
You can follow me on Instagram at JustinXBesley.
Well, thank you so much. It's been so nice meeting you, and all the best